All right guys, what's up? So it is snowmobile time. It's the beginning of the season and everybody is super excited to get out on the snow. One of the most important things to remember before you go ride is the motto that we live by here is prepare for the worst, hoping for the best. And that can mean a lot of things, but one of the things that means for us is being prepared in the backcountry. And so one of the key components that I have with me each and every day is my Polaris Tunnel Bag. And so with the tunnel bag comes all the contents in the tunnel bag. And so this thing has literally been with me all over the world. It's been to British Columbia. It spends 100 days on the snow here in Colorado, travels with me to Chile and everywhere. And so one of the things that we also say is you don't have to carry a lot of things, you just have to carry the right things. So I'm gonna give you a quick little tour of what I carry in my tunnel bag each and every day. So first, a couple of things that I carry on the outside of my bag is I carry my siphon and one of my 3 saws. So siphon's really good to be able to obviously start a fire and or if your buddy runs out of gas, like me, I'm the guy who runs out of gas. You can siphon from the buddy who's been sitting in the meadow all day. So a siphon is really key for us. We use it quite a bit. Another thing I use, this is called a Sven saw. You can get them online. This is a bow saw. So this is like in case of I have to cut down the really big tree and or if you have to stay the night, this is the one that's going to create a lot of firewood for your fire. Okay, then we tip into the main compartment of the bag. So first are my spare gloves. I've got a big pair of gloves if I have to stay the night and or trail ride going in or out. And then I've got my riding gloves throughout the day. Okay, so I got my gloves. Next, first aid kit. Never leave home without this. This is in case all hell breaks loose and I need to help somebody out. So here's my first aid kit. I also have a Bivy Sack. So the Bivy Sack, again, you know, if I'm going to be staying the night, it's not like I'm going to be sleeping. I'm going to be cutting wood, keeping a fire, shelter, and trying to just stay warm. But one really good thing that the Bivy Sack does is it can help with a wind barrier. And if you have someone who gets hurt, this could be a good barrier between them and the snow. So that's one thing. Duct tape, always good use for duct tape. Here is saw number 2. This is a chainsaw blade with handles. This cuts down some really big trees as well. So again, starting a fire, needing lots of fuel, this is where this thing comes in handy. You hear me keep talking about a fire, okay? A fire is key if you have to stay the night. We use a product called Pyro Putty. So we have available on the online store. This really helps in the aid of getting a fire started if for some reason you're out of gas. Gas is my number 1 start source. Pyro Putty is number 2. Next, tow rope. A tow rope can be used for multiple situations. It can also be used for a tourniquet and or tying A-arms up to try to get them out. So I got my tow rope. So next here is, this is called a SAM splint. So a SAM splint, I've used this a couple times. I've had a couple leg injuries out on the hill. This is something that's really nice, easy, light, and compact that you can carry to immobilize an arm, a leg, or something like that. Very easy to use. With that, you're gonna wanna make sure that you have some gauze. I've got some gauze here and also more in my first aid kit. Next, this is really worst case scenario. This is a tourniquet. This is if something really bad happens. This is really cool. It's light and easy, readily available online, but a tourniquet, if stuff really goes bad, this can help you, okay? I got a face mask, primary spring. You know I don't like fade and RPM, so just in case. And then the last one, and probably the one I use the most, is my toolkit. This is our Burandt Skins large toolkit. I literally have enough here to, I think we could fix just about anything. We could pull a motor, fix a skid, change an A-arm. Anything and everything that we need is right here in this little bag. And so again, guys, what's so nice about, so you can see here, I've got my bag configured for all of my stuff. The bag, the way it comes, has a bunch of Velcro pieces that you can use as compartments. This literally is my lifesaver and something that I will never ride or leave the shop without. So I hope that gives you a good idea of what I carry out on the backcountry and just how important it is to have all of this stuff with you. And some of this, and I also have stuff in my backpack, but for the majority, I like to carry it on my sled, and the Polaris Tunnel Bag is my go-to to carry all of it.